so many of you are still wondering what it means overall for the middle class, including New York City Comptroller Scott Stringer, who listed 20 ways the proposed plan will hurt New Yorkers. But this was November 29th. Now that the bill is here, we're bringing him in a Fox Business exclusive to our set and studio to find out if your opinion has changed at all.
No, it's unfortunately confirming our worst fears. This tax cut benefits the wealthiest people at the expense of people in New York City who don't make as much money. So you get a tax deduction if you own an airplane, you have a boat. But if you are one of the 700,000 New Yorkers, or between 500 and 700,000 New Yorkers who could see their taxes rise, that is very, very serious for the city. The other thing is, by limiting the amount of state and federal taxes you can deduct, well, that's going to dry up a lot of money in our city, and it's going to put people really in the crosshairs of a real economic challenge.
Is it your worst fear when you hear that Wells Fargo, and I know you don't own many of those shares anymore of Wells Fargo, but whether Wells Fargo or Comcast or Federal Express or many of these companies that have already announced they will pay their workers bonuses, how is that a worst fear coming through?
Well, that's my point. These corporations are reaping huge profits. Obviously, they're going to give some of that back in the form of bonuses. So you have to ask the question, why a tax cut that benefits business when they're already doing well? They don't need to be incentivized because the proof is in the pudding, those bonuses.
Are you stuck between a rock and a hard place? On the one hand, you care deeply about New York City residents, and yes, the capping of the SALT, the state and local tax deduction, is going to hurt a lot of people. However, you run the pension funds here in New York City for teachers and firefighters and city workers. Many of the shares you have placed in there, in fact, your top 5, we could list them here, Apple, ExxonMobil, Google, Microsoft, J&J, will benefit greatly, perhaps, and that will help their bottom lines, and pensions will fill up and they will fly higher. So that's a good thing, isn't it, from this tax plan?
There's a lot of reasons in this global economy why pensions will do well. And then there are other, we're long-term investors. We also worry about the future. Here's what I'm concerned about, which is the working people of New York City and people around the country. When you take $1.3 trillion out of the economy, $1.3 trillion that we can't use for improving education or other benefits for people who struggle, for seniors and for young people, well, that little tax cut you're going to get back is going to be dried up because other programs you're relying on will have to be eliminated. And that's the Republican plan.
Well, I had a problem with the Republicans doing what's called dynamic scoring, which anticipates, they have no real facts yet, but they anticipate that the tax cut will suddenly help the economy. But I also have a problem with Democrats like you who are saying this will happen and this horrific situation will happen. And Nancy Pelosi called it a Frankenstein. We don't really know yet. And already, I'll tell you what we do know, that the economy is on sure footing and people would love to have more of their own money and decide how to spend it in their paychecks and pocketbooks.
So let's agree that obviously when you have something like this, it's an enormous bill, so we're going to have to do some due diligence and look at it. But I can tell you for sure that we lose $1.3 trillion out of our economy. We are basically applying this tax cut in the most unfair way when you have benefits for real estate and hedge funders and a certain group of people. That's discriminating against everybody else who's not in those industries. This tax cut is not being evenly applied, and the people who are doing the best really are the Mar-a-Lago crowd, the people who have the boats and the planes, and I don't begrudge them their economic success, but we have so many priorities in this country that are not being addressed. We have to strengthen the middle class, and we have to make sure that people around the country are able to aspire to that. And when you have a tax cut that's front-loaded for the wealthiest people, well, what's going to happen to the people who struggle?
We did show a graphic. Corporations will pay in a 21% tax bracket. These carried interest billionaires who are in private equity through a quirk or a loophole in the system will pay lower than that.
Why do you call it
20%.
Why do you call it a quirk? This was planned. The people who could rely on carried interest, people who manage wealthy people's money.
Oh, believe me, we've been asking that question. Do you have any insight?
Well, I'll tell you
because
what, yes,
every
I do.
congressman we've asked says, oh, I don't know, but Charlie Gasparino has revealed that Blackstone, for example, which is based here in New York, gave a lot of money to the top leadership on the Republican side. They've probably also given to Democrats, too, and I didn't hear the Democrats screaming about carried interest.
Surprise, surprise. So carried interest, the failure or the limiting of state and local tax deduction for people, well, you start calculating that on your calculator, and you know what you're going to find? You're going to find a bait and switch, something that looks good until you actually calculate the long-term impact of this tax cut. I can tell you it hurts our city, it hurts our state, and we are now in the same boat as a lot of other people who are struggling, and that is why we are opposing this. It's unnecessary. There's so much money that we need to put into this economy.
You deserve props, though, for some of these investments this year. You picked some of the FANG stocks, and the pensions for firefighters and police have done really well. And by the way, I don't know if you folks know this, but the New York City pensions are the 14th largest pension in the world. So for entire countries, you beat out certain entire countries.
Well, I'll tell you something. This is the retirement security of our heroes, our firefighters, our teachers, police officers, the city workers who rely on a small pension, and we try to do everything we can to protect them.
Thank you. Scott Stringer. They might like when shares of these companies do well under the tax plan, but we shall see.
We shall see.
Scott Stringer of New York City.